Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm starting off with my lids already primed and prepped using the Glamoflauge concealer like always. And then I'm going in with this really beautiful peach shade by Inglot. And I'm just going to be blending this into my crease with a Makeup Addiction Cosmetics blending brush. And I'm just going to be using windshield wiper motions back and forth, really just building up that color and making it a little bit more intense and just building that transition for this look. It's going to be a super peachy, really spring look, and it's going to be gorgeous. So we're just going to be building up all those nice peachy colors. What I'm going to do next is go in with this Unique Pro Makeup eyeshadow in Tangelo and just use this Zoeva brush and just build it into my crease even more, a little bit lower than the previous color we used, just blending away and building up the intensity because I want it to be really, really nice and vibrant. Next, I'm taking this Morphebrushes individual eyeshadow, and I'm just going to be pretty much doing the same process. I just want to build up that really nice pinky peachy shade, just blending it into my crease, making sure not to miss the inner corner of my eye, and just blending that back and forth there. And then I'm taking this really nice orangey Inglot shadow, and I'm going to be using a more detailed crease brush. And I'm just going to be adding this to the real, like right into my crease and then the outer and inner corner, and just sweeping it on the lid for a nice orangey touch. And I'm just going to be blending that in. And then I'm going to be using glitter for a nice glittery touch. I think it looks really pretty with the glitter, so I just use my Violet Voss adhesive, and then I'm using this Lit Cosmetics glitter in Cowgirl, which is a beautiful copper shade, and I'm using it with a more loose brush. I didn't want to pack it because I don't want it to look like pigment, I want it to look like glitter, so I'm using a more loose brush. It's going to give you a lot of fallout, but the effect is really, really pretty. So I just popped on some mascara, and I'm going to use these lashes. They're Cara lashes in the style 103. They are really, really pretty, guys, and these are only $1.49 on ladymoss.com. So they're super affordable and they're really feathery. I hope you guys like this style, but I really wanted to use something full but also affordable for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my face. I use the L'Oreal Magic Lumi primer on the outside of my face, like the perimeter, and then I go in with the NYX Angel Veil in the center. The Lumi primer gives me some nice luminosity to the skin, and then I use the Angel Veil just to fill in my pores and give the center of my face a really nice smooth look. And then I am going to be using the MakeupForever HD Stick Foundation today. This is my first time trying it. I got it at iMats. She matched me the color 123, which is my tan shade. I don't fake tan my face, I do fake tan my body. So she matched my neck, which was fake tan, so that's why it looks a lot darker than my face. So anyways, I am still self-tan in this video, so I figured, even though some people might say, like, you have to match it to your face, whatever, I'm matching it to my body. So it does match my body really well. And I really like the color once I blend it out. It's not too yellow, which is perfect for my skin tone. And so I'm just using this Zoeva brush, and as you can see, it matches my neck really nicely. And I'm just going to be blending it into my skin. This is the first time that I've ever tried the MakeupForever HD Stick Foundation. I wasn't really a fan of the liquid version, but I heard so many good things about this one that I wanted to pick it up at iMats. And let me just tell you guys, when I was putting this on my face, I was amazed. The coverage is so good, and it literally looks flawless. I can't even explain it, but I've tried so many foundations. Obviously, I try new foundations every day pretty much. And this foundation is one of the best that I've ever tried in my life. And I don't usually say that. I have very high expectations for all the foundations I use. This foundation is amazing, guys. If you have not tried it, go out and buy it right now and try it. it literally makes you look like you have the most flawless skin in the world, and I do not have the most flawless skin in the world, but this made me feel like I did with just one layer. I didn't really even have to build it up that much, and it looked so good, guys. I love, love, love this foundation. Go try it out if you haven't yet. And for highlighting, I'm just going to use my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Natural. And I'm just going to use this underneath my eyes, on my forehead, the bridge of my nose, just a little bit around my nose where I have redness, and then my chin as well. I love this concealer. It has such amazing coverage and it looks flawless on the skin. And it's only $2.50, so you can't beat it, guys. It's amazing. If you haven't tried this too, just go out and buy everything in this video. But I'm serious, this concealer is amazing. So I'm just going to blend it out with my Real Techniques Miracle blending sponge, and just going to blend it in, making sure everything looks nice and blended and not too bright. And I am going to bake in this video. I don't bake every day, but I do on like more special occasions, just so that my concealer doesn't budge. So I'm just going to use the Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, which is my go-to powder. I absolutely love this powder. It's amazing. And I'm just using a regular sponge and just going to be applying this underneath the eyes, and then also in any other areas that I highlighted, so my forehead, nose, and chin. I also apply this powder to the rest of my face to set everything in. So I bake underneath my eyes and all those other areas, but for the rest of my face, I just take a tiny bit of powder and just apply it, because I want my skin to look flawless everywhere else, and also just to set the foundation into my skin. So I just apply that with a powder brush, and then I'm going to go ahead and move on to my contour. I'm using this bronzy shade first from the NYX contour palette, and I'm just going to be applying this to my cheeks, also on my forehead, just to bronze up the skin, make sure everything looks nice and bronzy, and then also just giving my face a little bit of definition. I showed you guys this technique in my last video. It's my new favorite technique. It's using the bronzer as a transitional shade for the contour, and just to make the face look really nice and bronzy and also flawless. And I love this brush for it as well. This is a Morphe brush. It's amazing. And I'm going to switch over to this small contour brush from Makeup Addiction, and I'm just going to actually use the cooler tone in the palette and then just start to contour. Just in the hollows of my cheeks, a tiny bit on the forehead, but not much. But I really just want to concentrate that in the hollows of my cheeks, and then the bronzer will act as a transition from there. And I just sweep it on the forehead just for a little bit more definition. And for blush, I'm using Copper Tone by MAC, one of my favorites, just on the apples of my cheeks to give my face some color. And I'm just going to go ahead and brush off that powder now that it's been able to set for a little while. And I'm just using this Morphe brush to do so, just wipe away all that powder. And then using this Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop, the Jaclyn Hill collaboration, I'm just going to go ahead and highlight my cheekbones, above my brow, the bridge of my nose, and then also my cupid's bow, like always. I'm just going to go ahead and line my waterline with a nude eyeliner. I think this looks really nice. It also helps to make you look more awake. And then just taking that same Inglot peachy shade that I used in the beginning, I'm going to go ahead and set that underneath my eye as a transition shade. And then I'm going to go in with that Unique Pro Makeup Shadow in Tangelo, and then also the Morphe shadow. I'm pretty much just layering it exactly how I did on top. And then lastly, with that orangey Inglot shadow, I'm just going to use a detail brush to intensify that. Then I'm just going to add some mascara and pop champagne pop in the inner corner and underneath the brow. And then I'm going to go ahead and line my lips with MAC Boldly Bare Lip Liner. This is a really nice, just neutral lip liner to use because I'm going to do a nice nude lip. I'm just going to use Peach Stock by MAC. It's a satin finish lipstick and it's beautiful for just an everyday look. So anyways guys, that's the finished look. I really hope that you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!